All I can say is if this is the start of toy show season, yeah, 30's crazy low.
Okay.
30's.
I was thinking like 20 to 30.
Froggy flips in the house.
How's it going? Stupid deal. Stupid deal. Stupid deal.
1,500? Are you
I know.
serious?
Oh, wow. How much is that?
600.
Toy show season is going to be insane.
I know, we just seen one of your episodes where you were collecting these, and I had some in my flea market bin. I don't know if you probably have it, but...
I do not.
Oh, you don't have that one?
Uh-uh.
Awesome, man.
That's cool,
great.
man.
Yeah. We used to sell a lot 10, 15 years ago, do flea markets. We're busy now, but thought,
That's
I
very
like
cool.
it, so.
Yeah, man. How much you want for it?
Nothing. No, it's just a little gift. We love your stuff,
Thank
man.
you so much. I appreciate
Gets
that.
us
Thank
fired
you.
up for shows like this. So we'll
That's
see you
awesome.
here.
Thank you, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, how you doing? I should have asked you. You don't have a Scarlet, do you? 82 GI Joe Scarlet.
Do we have an 82 G.I. Joe Scarlet?
Yep.
Scarlet.
No. I'm sure it's here somewhere.
It is, yes, sir.
Hey, Bruce. What's up, man? How you doing? Good, thanks. How much you got on that? 250. I just saw out of the corner of my eye. There.
Yeah. That's yours.
Is that good to go?
75, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought you said 150. Okay. Deal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm scared to ask on those.
650 a piece.
Oh,
24 for the they're all open, but they've just been displayed.
okay.
But they're the early
Original cards, though, right?
Yeah,
That's cool.
early cards too.
I'm gonna grab something else, but I'll do this for now. And then do a walk around. There you go. Just call it 80. Thank you.
Cool, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? How have you been?
See you.
Hey, Larry.
Hey.
Hello, man.
Hey, man. How you doing, Dan?
Good.
First of all, is that only 10?
Yes.
Okay. I'll definitely take that.
Okay.
And then, how much is on the safety light right there? Or the signal light?
Probably 10.
Okay. I'll take both of those for sure. Those are no-brainers. And then what do you have on the boggling?
Oh, these here?
Yeah.
Man, I was asking 350 a piece on
Okay.
these. I would do 3.
3?
I have 2 of them.
How many you have? 2?
Those are rare, you know that.
Oh yeah, I've got one complete, but it's out of the package.
Yeah. I think the last one I seen sold was almost $400.
I always wondered how they package those.
I know it's.
Okay.
They're hard. I wanted to put them in my case, but you can't. It'll bend that.
All right. So 3 a piece on those?
Yeah.
All right. Let me think about those.
Okay.
Let me do my
So
lap.
you buy those, I'll throw those in. So I'll save you $20. Did you see my freakies?
Yeah, I was going to ask about those too.
I was asking $80 for the set.
Okay.
Basically $5 a piece. But I'd work you a deal here.
Okay, let's see. Those will go with that clock nicely.
I'd do $650 for the
Perfect,
lot.
thanks, man. Oh, wow, how much is that?
$600.
I just got a loose one.
Did you? Yeah.
The box is awesome.
Yeah. Isn't he awesome?
Okay.
Then I got Meathead. He's super rare.
That's cool too. All right, let me grab these for $650, and then I'm gonna put a lot of thought into that one.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'd do $550. That's gonna be my
$550.
best on it. That's just
I paid $2 for a broken loose one.
Yeah. A guy brought that to me to Chicago, and he said, somebody said you might be interested in this. And I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
Yep.
I've never seen the box. That's awesome.
All right, brother.
Good there?
You using your bag?
Yeah, I can use mine.
Now you get the $400 display.
Oh, nice. I can use those. I'll talk to you in a few. Thank you, man.
Yes, thank you.
Burger time.
How you doing?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good. I hear Tim sent you to buy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I would have forgotten.
Do you want it now or you want to wait until
I'll come back around for you. 60 bucks, right?
Yeah.
He laughed at my little kiddo. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Krista, how you doing? You don't have an 82 Scarlet, do you?
783.
Okay.
No 82.
Okay. All right, I'm going to finish this lap before I spend any more.
Okay.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Krista. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, dude. At the GIJOE last 6 months ago or something. I was actually set up in the corner there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you had me on your channel.
I remember that. Yeah.
I ended up picking up like 100 followers in a day.
Well, that's awesome. What's your channel called again?
Craven the Toy Hunt.
Craven the Toy Hunt.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll do it again.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. Can I get you on video?
Sure.
For mine? And like every 6 months, I guess. Right?
Yep.
I guess.
And this is the small one too. Like,
Right.
Like the bigger one's in July, I think.
Yeah, where they do the 2 weeks. Dude, thank
Great
you.
show.
Very nice to see you.
Awesome,
here,
man. Good to see you.
Thank you again for 6 months ago.
Of course, man.
I greatly appreciate it.
Cool. Good luck to you.
Have a good day, man.
All right, you too. Nothing?
No, man, I found some guy in the back there has this really cool doorknob thing.
I know, I saw that too.
$200 for a doorknob. I'm like,
I didn't look it up. Bruce is really fair on prices. So.
oh, it's just the whole thing like.
Oh, I know. It's cool though.
Yeah. Froggy flips in the house.
How's it going?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. Thanks. How are you?
It's the Steel Brigade mail away hat.
Oh, wow.
And then I got some Action Force.
Uh-huh.
Some Silverhawks.
That's cool.
And then there's another Action Force figure in here, Jackal. I don't believe so.
Is that the 82 Scarlet?
82, yeah. Usually I got Transformers.
Okay. Yeah.
Wear Xenia and stuff. If there's something specific you're looking for.
I'm gonna think about that one though. I'm going for the 82 line. And Scarlet's been hard.
Man.
Okay.
Do you have an 82 straight arm Snake Eyes too?
That was like the first one I got.
It's a
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Here.
Broke the ice.
Well, that's cool. That's Dragon Riders, right? Yep.
Gotta find his driver though.
Did Rob have him?
I don't know. I haven't made it over there yet.
I saw some figures in the case.
Okay.
Yes. So we want this. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's a good deal.
A couple other Scarlets in there.
Okay.
They're a little bit better condition.
Is that the weapons pack bow?
That is the weapon.
Okay.
These two have the real bow.
He's got the good ones.
They have the real price.
Right on.
A little better price on the two. But they're both in good shape. See that one's just a little bit more faded in the eyes. And
Yeah. I think I want to grab these two from you.
Okay, that one's his, and I'll take 100 on that.
Sure, thank you.
There's 20 on the.
Awesome, thanks. 20 and 100. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey.
Are you still looking for Madballs and like the knockoff Madballs? Are you full? I saw a video and you had like tubs full, and I was like, he probably does not need any.
It's hard to find what I don't have, but that doesn't mean I'm not looking.
Got them. I brought my parents found mine that I thought were long gone.
Uh-huh.
And I think you even mentioned in a video that it's hard to find the pricing. So I hate to let them go, but I didn't know if you were still looking or not.
Oh, I'm always looking, yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty neat. 25 on this one? Okay. That's glass leads. Is that the Dracula car with no decals, or is that something else?
Yeah.
That is Dracula?
Exactly the same as this. See?
Oh, okay. So it's a remold. That's pretty cool.
Which is weird, is they say it's foreign, obviously.
Well, yeah.
They say it's Knight Rider, but what does that have to do with Knight Rider?
Right, exactly.
That's what I don't understand. You know what I'm talking about?
That was a crazy company, Glass Lead.
I know. But that is, yeah, that's a nice figure.
That's cool.
Nice car. Yeah, I bought some stuff overseas. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
It's hard to get those in the U.S.
Yeah. I got the Dracula car, but it's missing some pieces. I was wondering.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like missing the steering wheel and stuff, so I'm going to think about that one. Thank you. What's up, man? Are those your buys down there? Those,
Sort of.
Yeah? For sale? Yeah. How much are they?
I do 50 for the pair.
Oh, yeah. Why do I even ask?
I traded for them.
Uh-huh.
So
But I thought they'd be worth a lot more. They're not really worth that much.
But they look cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
He's got more over there. I don't know if you saw him.
I was thinking about the devil head that he
Yeah.
has. Pretty cool.
Those are the coolest ones.
I think these are the best, yeah.
I got something for you and Tim to fight over. I don't know if you guys have it or not.
Oh, nope. Do not have that one. Nope. I mean, I don't. I don't know about him. I picked up like 2 things for him today. This is mine. How much is that? Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. How much you have on the candy skeleton?
He's 40.
Okay.
60s.
Yeah, I got an empty one. I'll take that from you.
You and Tim can fight over that.
Nah, I got it. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Can I see that real quick?
Yeah, bud.
That's the kind of piece that ruins the experience because it's like, it's all I can think about.
I know.
To walk around. I don't want to buy anything else. That's cool.
I've met a lot of people in the toy store. Sometimes
I've never seen one in the box.
I even looked on Worth Point just to see, and I didn't see any.
Paperwork's in there.
Yeah, and it's not repro or anything, right?
No,
It's
no. And you know I stand behind anything I sell.
Oh, for
so
sure,
if
yeah.
you ever found out that it
No,
was 100% money back guarantee.
It's just confusing. It's like confusingly awesome.
Yeah, man, yeah.
That's what I was telling you. It's awesome.
Spain.
Spain. Yeah, I've seen them, but never seen one in the box.
Got a little rub here.
It's just missing.
I mean, I could probably get $250 out of the one I just bought. So it's like that's 3 then.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
It's cool. You said 550?
I'll do 550. Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
What have you got?
Look at that. Man,
cool.
that is cool.
Hey, have you seen the Madballs at Walmart?
Yeah, I've not seen them personally. I've seen pictures.
I was wondering, are there going to be anything? You know, I saw a display the other day. I was in Walmart.
They're already on clearance for $3 at some
Really?
Walmarts. So, I mean, if I see them, I'll buy them, but I'm not trying to find them.
They had the whole display at Walmart
Yeah.
with all of them. I said, man, look, that's another remake.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably worth buying. They're cheap enough. Sorry.
So Anthony, I know you got your hands
Oh, yeah.
full, but I went and grabbed them.
Oh, cool.
So I think this one and this one are the real ones, right? Those
Yeah,
are
that's
legit.
Crackhead, that's
I know
Slobulous right
that's
there.
your big guy in the back, right?
Mhm.
And these are all just the knockoffs,
These,
right?
Yep, these are the knockoffs.
But I think you've got them all.
I do,
Do
yeah.
they have different versions of the knockoffs, like with just different paint?
Different paint for
Okay.
sure. And then there's different companies that did
this one's mine.
the same mold. I always like the devil ones; those are cool.
So there was a woman. She was like, "I'll give you 30 for the box," and that seemed low.
That's low.
Okay.
That's very low.
Okay.
That's I mean, let me look at the condition of this.
I know
one.
they're rough.
It's not horrible.
Yeah. Now the one I'm keeping for my personal collection, would you actually help with that? I was too wide. I was like, I want to focus. I want to have one of something I love of every line. My Madballs, I kept the guy with the iron patch on his eye. So these, I'm like, let them go.
I mean, yeah, 30's crazy low.
Okay.
30's.
I was thinking like 20 to 30 a piece, but I don't know about the knockoffs. I don't know if they're cheaper or as much or more.
This one right here is a crazy ball. That one's okay.
Okay.
I like. You got to find the guy that's going to pay top dollar. But I've seen this one go for 80.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not
See,
saying
this
it'll
is-
be an easy sell at 80, but
I think I'm going to come in the summer and set up, so I might just set these out.
Yeah.
But they're just hard to research. That's
30's
and
crazy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
for
That's,
sure.
Well, I mean, it was like a room trade, and I was like, and then actually somebody said, well, Anthony might, or Froggy might come tomorrow. I was like, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
You got it, man. How you guys doing?
We're good. It's
Good?
okay. It's not the Star Wars crush that showed up.
You just never know.
Have you ever seen these right here?
I used to have a really nice one of those.
We had this graded ourselves.
What it grade as?
That's a 75.
75.
What's an 80?
Yeah. is cool.
He's on great because of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to work with him.
Yeah, he can do a lot better.
I can do a lot better. I'd really like to see the whole collection.
Oh yeah, I'd love to buy it. I'd love to buy everything.
I'm just going to throw this out there.
Okay.
So when we add it up, they're all graded.
Mm-hmm.
Comes up to 3,000 today and today only. 1,500.
Oh, jeez.
For you, 1,500.
Wow.
That's. I wouldn't do that for nobody. Nobody else.
That's crazy.
But because you know what I like about you? Because you use your brain. You have actually taken something that I had no idea in the world you can make money on, and I find that fascinating.
That's awesome.
And it really intrigues me.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I love it. And finally, a young fella like yourself, that is using brain. I love that.
Flattering. I love it.
No, I mean I do.
I appreciate that.
I find
Thank
that
you.
intriguing.
Yeah.
That is an awesome price.
That's cool. It is awesome.
That's a hell of a deal, brother.
All right, let me do a lap.
You go
let me do a lap.
You're fine.
If someone offers you something, take it.
I will.
But do a lap.
The thing from Rob, that monster.
Isn't that crazy?
Was it from Spain?
Uh-huh. I just bought a broken loose one like 3 days ago.
No way.
Yeah, like I've never seen another one.
I've never seen it
In real life.
Up there and I'm like, that is so amazing.
I've never seen a boxed one. That was crazy.
I've never seen it in person either.
Yeah.
I was like, where is that from? And he's like, it's from Spain. I'm like,
Yeah, there's like
I looked at it yesterday.
there's like 3 different ones. It would have been cool if it was one I didn't have, but I guess I can sell the other one now and at least, get like half the money back.
Yeah,
So,
it was great.
pretty
I
cool.
like the one in the box. It'll
Yeah.
look good in your collection.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's huge.
It is.
It's awesome
it is
though.
huge, but it's pretty cool.
I love it.
Like each time stuff.
Okay, 60, right?
Not very interesting. Yeah. Or actually,
He's so boring.
I might do it 50 for him.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got changed though.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Did you find some stuff?
Okay, I can do
Besides that?
I did. Found some good stuff. I'm about to. John and Onish just made me a crazy deal on a bunch of graded Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna go do that and then leave.
All right.
All right. Cool. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
We'll be there.
All right. Let me see him real quick. Stupid deal. Stupid deal. Stupid deal.
1,500? Are you
I know.
serious?
Ridiculous
No,
deal.
that's your 600 to grade.
Yeah.
There's no way you could pass that up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can I do 7 PayPal?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Are you serious?
PayPal
if you
Huh?
You can do all PayPal if you want.
Oh, I'll do some cash, then I feel better.
Okay.
Feel a little bit better. I did a lap and then I was like, I mean,
Even if you don't collect it, this is really good trade bait.
Oh yeah, trade bait.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
buy 2, get 3 free.
I love it.
I got it, mister.
Got
All right.
Good? Cool.
Hey, there you
Awesome,
go, brother.
awesome.
All right.
I'll see you guys
now
soon.
you know where we live. You'll be back, I'm sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In my little chunk of the Midwest, this show absolutely marks the start of toy show season. GIJOE Winterfest happens every January in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. After that, you have February romps like Toy Hio, our show, Hoosier Collecticon. In March, you have Geek Meet, the Columbus Toy Show, the Great Ohio Toy Show. April, you have Yogi's and Kane County. And the list just keeps going on till about October, where things start slowing down just a little bit. I absolutely love this show. It definitely has a G.I. Joe theme, but that's certainly not all you're going to find. In fact, this is the first time I've personally even bought a G.I. Joe figure from this show, but we'll get to that in a second. All I can say is if this is the start of toy show season is going to be insane. I still can't believe some of the stuff I was able to track down and walk away with, which I'm going to show you right now. So real quick, let's take a look at everything. We'll start off with the very last deal of the morning, which was essentially a wholesale deal on this big stack of 5 freshly graded vintage Star Wars die-cast vehicles. John and Onise are pretty legendary in the toy scene, and I'm not going to get too far into that right now because earlier that morning, before the show even started, I had the opportunity to drive down a little early, tour their personal collection, maybe even buy a piece or two, so all that's coming up probably in the next video. Quite frankly, I wasn't even in the market for a bunch of graded Star Wars pieces, but when an opportunity comes up, you just kind of got to jump on it sometimes, especially with the toy show coming up. I didn't see anything but upside on this deal. Now, it's not like we're dealing with a bunch of 85s here. If that was the case, then each piece on its own would probably be somewhere in that $1,500 range. But for the most part, they range between 70 and 80, a lot of 85 subgrades on bubbles and vehicles. The only one kind of outside that range would be the Imperial TIE Fighter that was graded a 60, primarily because of the nasty little crease at the top there, but still a wonderful display piece. I think most of the value probably lies in the Land Speeder, which is pretty crispy looking with the nice 12-back card, and the X-Wing fighter that was able to nab an 80, despite the fact that these are notoriously hard to grade because they're just so dang heavy. Circling back around to my first buy of the show, my old pal Bruce the Candyman had come across this amazing vintage Madballs Screamin' Mimi candy dispenser. As I'm sure you know, it's getting harder and harder for me to find vintage Madballs pieces that I don't already have, but as far as these candy dispensers go, I only have one ARG. And believe me when I say it was a lot more than the $75 this one cost, which they normally are. I think Bruce's main concern was the fact that it's missing the bottom plate here, but it sits like that, so I really don't care. Other than that, I don't think it's in very bad shape or especially dirty. Maybe slightly off color, but pretty amazing, and I am thrilled to be able to add this to the collection. Then when I made another lap around, he gifted me this awesome vintage Showbiz Pizza Billy Bob license plate. It's got Bob right here on the front of it. My Showbiz Pizza collection has grown pretty good the last few months, but a vintage bike license plate is something I have wanted to add, so I am absolutely thrilled for this gift. And then, of course, the last thing I picked up from Bruce is the vintage Rosin, or is it Rosin, blow mold skeleton candy holder. I was recently able to grab an empty one for my skeleton case, but to be able to nab one with 50 or 60-year-old candy adds a little something special, I think. I ended up doing two deals with my friend Rob from Route 68. One was great, and one was really, really great. So we'll start with the great one, and then circle back around and talk about the really, really great one at the end. These little Arco Boglins are almost impossible to find complete. As you can see, they come with a little cage and a chain with a cuff here at the top. After 37 years, of course, these three things didn't stay together in most cases. So to find two of them sealed in the original packaging is pretty crazy. I didn't even know what the packaging looked like on these things, but it's highly displayable and very, very cool. Boglins are pretty much what flipped the switch and got me into vintage toy collecting, so I'm always going to have a soft spot for them. And it's also the one area of this room that I may need to reconsider pretty soon because the display is definitely getting pretty full. In that first deal, I ended up getting a couple cool little throw-ins like the Fun World Frankenstein's Monster safety signal light in the package, as well as the Susco glow fangs. I love these cheap little Halloween rack toys. There's no reason they should still exist in the packaging, but the artwork is pretty much unmatched on stuff like this. And of course, back at the first Hoosier Collecticon, I picked up a Freaky's wall clock from Rob. This time around, he had this cool little display of Freaky cereal premiums. We have these little magnets, which are surprisingly hard to come by, a couple of the little minifigures, and of course, these awesome little patches. I believe this is the entire set of 7. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with these, but I guess now I'm a proud Freakies collector. I cannot stress enough how excited I was to finally come across a copy of Marvel's A Nightmare on Elm Street #1. I've been looking for this for a long time, and I'll tell you, I am not a graded comic collector, so I do not care about condition on stuff like this, but at $20, I think even this was a really, really good deal. It's honestly one of those things I've probably walked by it a million times, but since I don't really go through comic boxes at shows, I just never ever noticed. It needed to be right out in front of me, just like this one was, and I can finally cross this one off the list. Different vendor, same booth, I picked up my one and only G.I. Joe figure at the G.I. Joe show, the 1982 Straight Arm Scarlet. You know I'm trying to put together a 1982 straight arm set. I think I'm down to only 2 or 3 figures to go, a handful of visors, and a couple accessories, and then it's going to be done. This one has the file card, which isn't necessarily that important to me, but I'll take them when I can find them. I decided to ask a handful of vendors about this figure because I knew this would be the show to find it at, and there were a few in cases here and there, but I think this one was probably in the best condition, so definitely glad I held out just a little bit. I noticed these really cool, what I'm guessing are South American blow mold Halloween candy holders sitting on Tim's floor, and apparently he had just picked them up, but that didn't stop him from making me a good deal on them. $50 for the pair. Don't know a lot about them. They're probably not that old. I think they probably still make stuff like this, and you can pick them up in flea markets and stuff like that, but I think they're pretty awesome and definitely worth mentioning. Also worth mentioning is this really cool gift. It's a 1960s MPC Pop Top Witch. I just recently picked up my very first MPC Pop Top. I got the skeleton in orange, so this is number 2 for the collection, and I am definitely excited to add it. Just in case you've never seen one, they called them Pop Tops because you could pull the heads off and switch them between the different characters. So needless to say, a lot of these didn't survive with the head and the body intact. Then of course that brings us to what might be one of the most special pieces I've ever seen at a toy show, ever had the opportunity to pick up. But first I need to back up just a little bit. This beautiful monstrosity that barely fits in the frame was one of 3 plush that was released in Spain back in 1990 called Defensors. They were these crazy monsters that were basically tasked with protecting the environment, much like Toxic Crusaders or Captain Planet. They've become very sought after, they rarely show up. People like me that have a fondness for My Pet Monster love stuff like this. Until this show, this was the first and only one in my collection, and that only happened a few days ago. My friend Cody was selling one, of course I jumped all over it. Value-wise, these are pretty comparable to My Pet Monster, in the $200 to $300 range depending on condition, some can be even more. This one was $200 and I think it was a great deal even with the condition issues. So with this being the first one I've ever come across and it was through a friend, imagine my surprise 3 days later walking into a toy show and seeing one in a mint condition box, still sealed with the paperwork still attached, and it somehow survived intact for 34 years and even made a trip halfway across the world. Now to me, finding one in this kind of condition seemed really unusual, seemed pretty special, but I didn't want to oversell it to myself or oversell it to anyone else. So I reached out to my friend Chris over at VHS Crypt, who I've mentioned several times, but he's kind of become my guy that I go to when something seems ultra gnarly or ultra rare, and he kind of puts things into perspective for me. And I think he made a really great comparison by saying, how often do you even see a mint condition My Pet Monster in the packaging? It's almost never. These pop up so much less often, especially in this country, that the obscurity factor has to be multiplied several times. It seems like very few photographs exist online of a boxed example, especially a box that looks like this. I did quite a bit of research and finally decided that I can't oversell this. It is pretty amazing. I am lucky to be able to own this. For a collector that loves the kind of things I love, I'm almost embarrassed that I did a lap before I picked this up, but at the end of the day, it came home with me, so I can't fault myself too much, I guess. Now I can say for certain, after decades of survival and thousands of miles of travel, this monster has finally found his forever home. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, love ya, bye.